Hello and welcome back to another DLC episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ellie, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer, and on today's DLC, Guy, you are taking the lead.
I am taking the lead with the DLC. This one comes in from the Facebook group. Big shout out to Harry Cooper, because Harry Cooper has been one of the many people that has jumped onto our Minecraft realm, which is an online server on Minecraft that we've opened up, all thanks to Jordan, who made it. It's called Oogly Boogly Land. You can find the link on our Facebook group, ECG for ECG. And people have just jumped in and they've just made their own little worlds. And I haven't been on in ages, but I went on yesterday and I was actually blown away. And it was quite heartwarming. It was quite like, man, there's like people here that have like come and made their own little touch to the game. They've put in effort. Obviously, you can just come in and just mess stuff up if you want to.
AKA doing a Guy Mansell.
But no one's done that. They've made this place better than what it was. Because it started with just me and Jordan. And there's been these really cool things that have popped up. I mentioned in previous episodes, there's this really big house that you walk in and you press a button and it plays a tune. And then I walked down to the end and I got Rickrolled. Like the song was. So last night when I jumped on, I went to my deck in the sky, which I've made and not put a building on. I made this really stupid, ugly set of stairs to go up there. Somebody's deleted my stairs and
renovated.
They've made like a cart that I sit in and it automatically takes. It's like, because I don't really know how to play the game that well.
And then when you get up there, is it just your massive deck?
Massive deck. But somebody got a cow which has got a whole bunch of mushrooms on it. So I think it's called like a mushroom cow. I don't know if it's rare or something like that. But somebody put that in the middle and leashed it to a pole.
A mushroom, yeah.
A mushroom is probably what it's called. And it was a sign saying, this is because I Rickrolled you. So it's the person who they heard that I talked about it. They're like, I got Guy. I'll get him a cow covered in mushrooms. Aww. So now my deck with the infinity pool has a cow on it, covered in mushrooms.
Cool.
So thank you to whoever Rickrolled me and then gave me a cow.
Yeah,
but I digress.
I love that people are doing that. When we come around to your house, inevitably for breakfast or something at some stage.
I'll have to show you guys.
Yeah.
And if you've got Minecraft or you think about getting Minecraft, join the realm because it's a lot of fun.
How do you join?
Well, you literally just download the game and then you tap across the realms and then I think you can just search it and you just search the name.
And it's called
Boogly Land.
Oh, Oogly Boogly
Oogly Boogly Land.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, we'll put a reminder in the Facebook group because it's really cool. And I think you can have 10 people in it at any given time.
That does rule.
You can come in, make a house. Somebody's made a cottage. Somebody's made a stable full of animals. There's cows everywhere. So much stuff has happened. There's beehives.
Holy cow.
But that brings me to Harry Cooper, who has made a pub in the Minecraft realm.
Cool.
He's made this giant pub. Just on the recent Minecraft realm hype, I made the ECG pub, complete with a bar, seating, and downstairs brewery with ECG-themed drinks. We have elevated rosé, Chris berry cider, and Guy PA.
Guy PA, man, it's awesome.
Good.
That is so creative.
Only thing I'm short on is the name. I don't know how to do polls, so I'll either leave that to the hands of our podcast hosts or choose the most liked comment. Jordan's probably going to set up a poll because he's a legend.
The ECG pub.
Well, these are some questions. So he's put it up in the comments.
Okay.
This is very cool. You should also have ginger ale for Chris between sushi. Like a ginger ale.
Ginger. Yeah,
ginger.
true.
Love it.
All right. So
I love that.
Chris Wood says the bonfire for all of our Soulsborne lovers.
I love the bonfire.
Yeah.
I kind of want it to be a pub pun, but yeah.
Yeah. Somebody says whiskey dick.
Okay.
I don't know if that's just a name suggestion or they've
got whiskey dick.
Yeah, fair enough.
Julia says extremely casual pub for extremely casual gamers. ECP for ECG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's going to cost a fortune in signage.
Totally.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Shannon says the anecdote arms.
Oh, yeah, that's quite fun.
Because we do our anecdotes.
Yeah.
Paul Askew said poor Sam's in.
Yeah.
Poor Sam, because he could be our like mascot, and it's like because you have the coat of arms outside, the old English style, and it's a really poor looking guy, but he's like polishing a mug of beer or something.
He's like on the ground and there's a puddle and there's all these shitty Pokemon cards and he's like a little weasel.
I don't want any association with Sam and his Pokemon cards. I just think it's bad for business.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, but somebody wrote Marianne's legs. Yeah, sorry about that, Chris. And
Guy, you wrote that.
No, it was John Key. John Key wrote that.
No, he didn't. You wrote that.
No one did. I'm just making it
That's
up.
my mum's name. And so that you could say, oh, I'm down at Marianne's Keys.
Wait for Marianne's legs to open.
Yeah. That is not okay.
Extremely casual drinkers.
Oh, yeah.
And I wrote the Marchamp's arms.
The pardon what?
The Marchamp's arms, because Marchamp is a Pokemon with 4 arms.
I was about to ask Ali to explain that to us.
Yeah.
The pause menu.
Pause menu.
From JP.
Pause menu.
But with POURS.
Like
that's
pouring
cool.
a drink, but pause menu.
The pause menu.
Well, that's what we could call the menu. because we can slowly add like drinks and meals and stuff to this thing.
Yeah.
Right now we've got to think of a name. So either we can choose one of those names, or we can come up with a name, or we're just using this as an opportunity for people to go onto the Facebook group and suggest a name if you haven't seen that post.
What about Chris and Guy's Pub?
Oh. Okay.
And it's just two males on the signage.
Yeah.
And only men are allowed in there.
And then Ellie's a waitress. Yeah. How does that sit with you, Ellie?
Yeah, great. Just put me in the kitchen, mate.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Those are all great ideas.
The gamerless wench, and it's just a picture of Ellie.
A bar wench. What do you mean that's fair?
Oh, I'm like the gamerless, like,
You mean you're not a wench?
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks.
Are you? What even is a wench?
I don't even know. Is it a witch? No, I don't know.
No, it's not. A wench is traditionally like a barmaid or something.
Oh, okay. Right. A maid.
Yeah,
Plastic.
so that's fantastic. Can't wait to lock in a name there. Something with ECG too could work. I'm gonna do a brainstorm. I'm still trying to think of the
I really
the name of
the
hiking water
game.
bottle name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll come.
But it was a really cool moment. I only jumped in the game for like 5 minutes. I did also go through a portal which sent me to the Ender World, which is a whole bunch of scary monsters that just killed me instantly. So now all of my shit that I had, like my diamond pickaxe and everything is just there now.
Oh, wow.
I jumped through the portal without even realizing was there. I was like, how the hell do I get back? And there's all these scary monsters and they just killed me. And I'm like, I don't want to go back there and get my shit because I don't know how to get back.
Oh, damn it.
But no, it was really cool to see the amount of effort that people have put in.
That's the thing. It's like time is so precious for everyone, right? And the fact that they're spending their time doing that and making our world really cute.
And like, there's all these different buildings that have got all these different chests with all these resources. So like when people are collecting resources, they put them in the chest and they label the chest. So if you ever do go in and you want to build something that requires a resource, there's like a resource library there.
Wow.
That people have just been making. So it's beautiful.
That's
so,
awesome.
Oogly boogly land if you do have Minecraft. In New Zealand, it's like $30.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get amongst it. Just before you end the DLC, I would like to bring up something that I am currently doing and thoroughly recommend doing in gaming.
Oh, yep.
I recently started watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, I need to watch that.
The Game of Thrones spin-off.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Okay, and I haven't seen
Ellie's face just then, like her eyes went in different directions.
Yeah, like
and then Ellie's just disassociating now.
So I was a very, very passionate Game of Thrones watcher. Greatest show ever. And then I was burnt badly by how shit it was at the end.
That's what I've heard from every person I've
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And it went from being just the best thing on television that I've ever seen to really bad, and I was gutted. Haven't watched anything since, haven't read anything since. Went straight off it as a franchise.
Fair enough.
I watched A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and after 6 episodes, it is back.
Is it?
It is back. Because House of the Dragons, which was the first spin-off they did, was shithouse.
Oh, was it?
And I watched the first 5 episodes, and I was like, this sucks. I hate all the characters. Everyone's a dick. Like that. It was just bad, in my opinion. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, they're just half an hour long episodes. You follow one character, whereas Game of Thrones jumps around a lot, which I love, but this is just one character's journey.
Yep.
And episode 5 in particular is now up there on IMDb.
It's like a 9.9, isn't it? Or something
it's
like
up there with, there's one episode of Breaking Bad called Asmodeus or something, which is the top rated TV show episode of all time.
Wow.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms either jumped that into first or is second just behind it.
Oh, wow.
Episode 5. It is such a good show.
Okay.
I am back, baby. I'm going to watch Game of Thrones again.
Oh, are you?
Because I loved, like, as soon as the 6th episode, there's only 6 episodes. As soon as it was finished, I was like, oh, I've got that hankering to get back into it.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I didn't realize I was doing was I started watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, which starts off about this guy who's poor and helpless and sucks in a medieval world. I started watching it at the same time I started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I was going to say that. Yeah, so they're very connected.
Super similar. And so I was like playing this game being this guy who sucks and needs to get better in this medieval world and learn how to do all this stuff, and watching a show about a guy doing a very similar thing. And that really helped with the immersion.
Nice.
And so I've spoken about, if you want to play Cyberpunk, watch the anime that they made on Netflix beforehand, but also there might be a hack into playing games and watching TV shows that are super similar.
Yeah.
That speaks to me, definitely. I'm one of those people that, like, if you watch a TV show about something I don't know, it gets me into it.
That's right. And so, I mean, an easy one is the Witcher TV show. The first season was pretty good. You can watch that and start Witcher 3 at the same time, and you're the same guy in the same world, and it's a bit more immersion. Cyberpunk, I mentioned, it has its own anime spin-off, which I highly recommend as well. If anyone else has got any suggestions, though, as to games that you could watch and TV shows that pair nicely, highly recommend.
I've got one, but it's not quite the same as yours because I randomly found it the other day on Netflix. It's called The Abandons,
right?
And it's by the same guy, Kurt Sutter, who wrote Sons of Anarchy. And there's a few people from the TV show that are in this one, right? So it's also got can't remember her name, but Cersei Lannister.
Cersei
Lannister,
great, yeah,
she's in it as well. So it's a Western. It's set in the Western times.
I've seen this advertised.
Right? So it came out last year in December. It's only 7 episodes. I randomly stumbled across it and I've just smashed the entire thing. Finishes on a cliffhanger, and the whole time it made me want to play Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah,
because I was like, the town that they are in looks just like Valentine.
Awesome.
It's crazy. And it's like, bandits and stuff like that. And
now we're talking.
Wicked TV show.
Oh,
looked it up. It's been cancelled.
Oh, really?
Came out in December last year.
Already cancelled.
January, they cancelled it. What? So I think originally there was going to be 10 episodes, and then they wrote it back down to 7, and then they released the 7, and then January they gassed it.
Oh.
It's so annoying. And I didn't check that before I started watching it. So I'm like, did I just waste my time? But I did enjoy it. But now I'm like, it's ending on a cliffhanger.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
But
it did make me want to play Red Dead Redemption 2
Another
again.
one that which you mentioned just prior, I never watched it, but Sons of Anarchy and Days Gone.
True.
Days Gone has been cancelled. They're not making a second one, but the game itself is massive open world and about bikers.
Yeah.
Maybe Sons of Anarchy and that would be a good
Sons of Anarchy isn't zombies. So it is.
No, but it's biker stuff.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah, true. You're right. I forgot about the zombies.
Yeah. Like the main part of the game.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right there.
I mean, the Last of Us.
You can watch or like Fallout and playing Fallout.
Yeah.
True.
So there are a few options there, but highly recommend doing both at once. I really, really loved the sort of like the cross, even though it's not the same franchise. Yeah. I love the crossover of just following dudes with swords who are struggling.
Other side of the coin, though, is that sometimes it can be a little bit too much because if you're focusing on one world and then you're focusing on another, it can get really messy.
Yeah. No,
some people might find it too confusing. Like I'm reading currently a fantasy book that's sort of set in Valhalla sort of times. But if I was to play God of War Ragnarok, I might be like, hang on.
Yeah, was that from the book of the thing?
Yeah, from the book of the thing. Because sometimes fantasy can be quite overwhelming.
See, that's right. And because I already have that ingrained knowledge of Westeros from my Game of Thrones stuff,
totally.
Maybe that it hasn't been overwhelming,
Totally.
but it could be.
Yeah. Game of Thrones is very overwhelming if you've never watched it before. Just like you said before, how there's just so many characters, so many names.
It rules though when you get to that point of understanding where you're like, oh, you sort of figure it out. Yeah. Anyway, that was my little hat.
That's cool though.
Love it. Yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in. You can contribute to our Facebook group, ECG for ECG, if you want to, give us a DLC topic.
Yeah, and vote on a pub name. Or give us a pub name because we'll announce that next week.
Sounds good. Have a great week. We'll see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.